Hi, Libra. You know the stars in the sky, and my North Node being in Cancer, my South Node being in Capricorn, and like me, my Moon in Libra, and blah, 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 la da 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 da. This is the fourth time I'm doing this. That's why the cards are out. But you know what? This is really important. So I don't want to redo it, or we may lose the reading. I sometimes it come out the same, but not always. So I hope you're doing well. This is Mary with Seer. This is your general reading for it's bi-monthly, and this is for the 16th through the 30th, 2020. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your likes, your shares, your donations, and the readings that you've booked with me. I really appreciate that. So what we're gonna do is this is called a heads up reading. It's That's about it too. Okay, so the current situation is the Eight of Fire. This is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card about quick movement. It's about communication. It's about something passionate, something important. Okay. Okay. Then the next, the past. Well, the past is about. It's a Tower card reverse, and it feels like it's what's happening here is this a controlled demolition that's going on. This is something that is being taken apart. But I would say, I'm just going to say this is you, Libra, that you're trying to keep this as much under control as possible, because it's not an ideal situation, and it could become messy. Okay. So the third card here this is the concern. And the concern right now is, well, it's fairness and reciprocity in this whole thing. And that is really important because there may be a bit of abundance that needs to be separated. And the reciprocity is really the intent of this whole thing is going to reflect back on you. So I'm hearing that we need to make sure that integrity is built in. And I'm not making a judgment call. This is what they're saying. Things will go smoother, and you will be able to control the demolition much easier and have fairness and justice, because that's your card, right? So the next card, this is the advice. Well, to make sure you use the appropriate legal means of the legal systems that we have, or other kinds of pre-organized, preordained, something that's set up, our systems, whether you use counselors or religious people. Make sure you do things kind of by the book within the systems. Okay, don't step out of it's not a good time to color outside the line, so to speak. Okay, it feels like it's divorce papers though, or some kind of lawsuit. It doesn't feel like it's child custody. It feels like it's divorce, where we're divvying up assets, or it could be a business deterioration of a partnership in business or something. Okay, because I have the Two of Water. This is a separation of somebody that's close to you. It's a decision, and something that both parties probably thought they never have to do, and so it's a decision that was made, and and it's difficult. I can tell. Messenger of Air. Well, this is somebody bringing in. This is the Knight of Swords. So would be the information coming in, and I kind of feel like somebody's going to serve somebody with some papers, like a courier that goes, like the guys that goes, are you with so and so, and they hand you divorce papers or something like that. It looks like that somebody's going to be served with paperwork. So it's not the kind of serving we want to be, but sometimes it's necessary. So the Knight of Swords, when the Knight of Swords comes in, it's usually honest information. But it usually causes disruption. Okay, and it's just the truth, and it's not always pretty, right? Okay, so now, and I, sorry for what you're going through. What could be after the death of somebody, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's kind of where the parties are still here. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's like a trust or anything like that. I guess it could be, but it just doesn't feel like it right now. So, okay, so we're going to take a card from the Enchanted map. Yeah. Okay, so we have Peaks of Joy. So I'm just going to grab this book real quick because it's 33. You know, this is a master number. Hang on one second. Okay, so Peaks of Joy. I haven't gotten this one. I don't think I've ever gotten it. Which I like that when I get new ones. Your life is filled with happiness to share it with others. So share it with others, sorry. That makes more sense. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Isn't that interesting? Well, let me show you this card here. So in a seemingly not a difficult time, I guess you're going to have this great joy of the release that this is going to give you. That's how it feels, but you can let me know. Because this is something that needed to be done, right? And I think the intent of the way, and you're probably already here if it's coming through the reading, that you're going to do this with integrity. It's going to serve you well. You know, it's important that we keep our anger over here and not it in the middle of this, because there's a place for that. And if it's once we decide to break up or divorce someone, there's really no point in letting them know about our anger anymore, because it's kind of obvious. I mean, if we're still angry, you know what I mean. Sure, you know that. Okay, I'm just gonna pick this card. Now this is my shaman cards, and these are really cool. So I have the elk here. This is what I pulled for just an extra advice card. And this is North, Masculine, and Fire. So I am elk. I run the distance with stamina and strength. I have loped into your life today. I am reminding you to pace yourself. Are you taking proper care of your physical body and your spiritual needs? You can accomplish much from strength of purpose deep in your heart, but not if you are unwell or burned out. My medicine for you is an indication that you need to reestablish your connection to your own feminine or masculine nature. Do you need to develop more gentleness or more power? Perhaps you are jealous or envious, or you are on the receiving end of these energies sapping emotions. You feel like you're being drained by someone. The need here is to go within, find the piece of the puzzle that provides the answer to the riddle. Once found, release it, let it go. Allow unconditional love to flow freely in your experience. I am majesty and beauty. I am elk. So I think after we do the work of the elk, then we have the peaks of joy, because we've ended a cycle and we've healed. Well, it's like by releasing it, you open up that space for the new experience to come in, and it's really beautiful. So, the journey, right, Libra? The journey. Love you guys. Take care. And if you have any spreads you want me to try, this one I just made up, but I like it. It's okay. You know, I just did it on a piece of paper. Of course, it's too bright to see the white paper. There you go. But if you have one you want a makeup and you want to submit to me, that would be fun too. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.